Hello camp leaders. Today I've returned back to my old school in Dundee. I'm back in Baldragon and today I've got with me Mrs. A, who's my head of music, and she's just going to tell you a couple of things about my life as a high school student.
Well, Mrs. A to our friends, one being here, and Mrs. Anderson, head of music. Just to tell you a few home truths about TobeNna, and it's difficult to know where to start because TobeNna has given so much to this school, but in particular, as far as I'm concerned, to the music department. She's a great person to work with, so trustworthy, she's very responsible, very reliable, and great working with all age groups, younger children and through to the seniors, where she took on roles within the senior school and also with staff as well. Throughout her time here, she's been very busy in the music department. She's a singer. She plays the saxophone, and in her kind of senior years at school, she decided she wanted to try the violin and made a great job of that. So within her kind of weekly activities in the department, she was involved in the vocal group. She took leading parts in our school shows. She also played the saxophone in the orchestra and in the saxophone ensemble, played the violin in the string ensemble, and also played the saxophone and sang in the soul band. So you can imagine that TobeNna was never out of the music department. Not only did she get involved in all the activities up here, but she did a huge amount of work for the Dundee City. And she was involved in the Dundee School's music theatre, which is for all pupils throughout the city, and she took leading parts in some of these, Barnum and Grease and Joseph, which was rehearsing on a Sunday afternoon, which showed also the dedication she has to all her activities, not just in the school week. She also took part in all the activities that were available to her down at the music centre, which is held in the city of Dundee for all pupils across the schools. And she took part in rock band and orchestras and various bands down there. There was always a bright smiling girl when TobeNna was about. She was always very, very happy, great fun to be about, and she loved a good laugh, didn't you? Yeah, she likes a good laugh, and she gets on so well with everyone. If you ask her to do a job, she'll make sure it's done to the best of her ability. She's not scared to ask for advice, but she's certainly very, very willing to take on any assistance that's available to her, and I'm sure she'll make a great leader, or in fact a worker within your camp over the holidays. Hope that's been helpful.